Good day, everyone. I'm Rishita Devi. By this occasion, I'm going to explain about innovation and innovative teaching methods in ESL classroom. So we are going to start with the nature of innovation. So according to Chris 1989, innovation refers to the process of combining science, technology, management, and economics to achieve novelty by commercializing ideas. Innovation is also viewed as a multi-stage process which refers to the transformation of ideas into new or improved products, services, or processes. Next, Bhaskaran and Mehta 2016 stated that innovation is the fundamental level of the process in generating and combining ideas to make relation between the present accomplishment and the past experience to solve the future problem. So from those definitions, uh, we can say that innovation emphasizes on process of combining and transforming ideas in order to generate, to create and discover novelty in order to solve the future problem. So there are several benefits of innovation. The first one is that it creates opportunities of growth. So innovation is not only about gaining knowledge, but also it is continuous learning in which that knowledge is translated into action. Next is that it opens growth of creativity. So creativity and innovation is interrelated. So if you want to be innovative, you have to think creatively in order to generate novelty. Next is that it improves standard and quality of life. So it is true that innovation in technology and product will contribute to the improvement of standard and quality of life. Next, it triggers taking risk manner. So actually, in doing innovation, it's like trial and error process. So in trial and error, so it needs high taking risk manner in order to achieve advanced innovation. The next one is it keeps the society up to date. Yes, it is true because the innovation adjusts with the growth of technology and science. So it will adjust with the need of the current situation. Okay, next is kinds of innovation. So actually, innovation is categorized into two streams. The first one is continuous change, and then the next one is discontinuous change. So in continuous change, the innovation combines present accomplishment with the past experience to generate new or improved product, and it's generally called as disruptive innovation. For the discontinuous change refers to the innovation that changes the rules of the game. So it swaps up the existing invention with the new one. It is often called as radical innovation. Besides, there are also 10 types of innovation, such as technological innovation, product innovation, service innovation, process innovation, business model innovation, disruptive innovation, radical innovation, design-driven innovation, social innovation, and the last one is responsible innovation. Okay, besides the innovation in industrial sectors, innovation also happens in educational field in order to adjust the student need based on the rapid growth of technology and science. So in language education, innovation is viewed as an attempt to bring educational improvement by doing something new and different from the existing one. So it mostly deals with pedagogical approach, innovation in pedagogical approach. Okay, next I'm going to give the example of innovative teaching strategies for teaching listening. So I take the activity listen and guess. So the strategy is aimed to develop listening skill in selecting relevant information. So to implement this strategy, the teachers need to prepare picture, cards, recorder, and also recording. For the procedure, the first one, of course, the teachers need to prepare the recording to be listened by the students. The next, divide the class into two or more groups. In this kind of situation, it depends on the the class. If it is large class, so you have to divide it into four or six groups. And then if it is just small class, you can divide it into two groups. Next, the students in the group are required to listen the recording. The recording contains of several descriptions from some people about several people. They met in different situations. So the students are put in the group, given some picture cards, and after that listen to the recording. And then the students need to select the information from the recording, which can help them to find out the picture of that person in the card. Okay, after this activity finishes, so actually the teacher can set up follow-up activities which require the students to describe their friends using describing vocabulary of describing person, and then other students need to guess. Okay, for the strength and the weaknesses, I'm going to talk about the strength first. So listen and guess provide fun and enjoyable learning situation because it's like games-based activity, and then it employs pictures, which is very interesting for the kids, and then it exposes the students with new vocabularies related to the topic. In this case, if they learn about describing person, they will learn like new vocabulary to describe person like twinkle, beard, and something. Next, it can be used to teach different topics besides describing people or objects. So I take the example here like guess the story to find out which storyboard matches with the story they listen to. So they are not given the picture card, but the storyboard card. Next, it can be implemented in small and large number of students. So as I mentioned before, it depends on the grouping. Next is the weaknesses. So actually, listen and guess, it requires copies of the same pictures card for each group. So the more groups you make, the more copies of picture you need. Next is that some vocabularies needs to be introduced in the beginning. Yes, true, because they are listening, so they have to get the concept of some new vocabulary, like for example, wrinkle, in order to be able to identify the pictures and the recording they listen to. And then next is that some students may remain passive in finding out the picture. It requires extra consideration in dividing the group. Yes, true. If we just divide the group as random, so it probably makes the group, the students in the group can be like very active student and one passive student, so there will be no chance for the passive students to tell their idea. So we have to consider this kind of situation. Okay, I think that's all my explanation about innovative and innovative language teaching. Thank you.